The 18th day of September, today we're out at the Vaal race course, 8 races. That means, of course, Barpod race 1, PA race 2, Pick 6 race 3, Jackpot 1 race 4, Jackpot 2 race number 5. We're on the Vaal proper or stand side track if you prefer. So long run-ins there, 1600 meters and downwards are all run over the straight. So interesting racing out there today, and looking forward to Daryl joining me for the 8 races this afternoon. Changes in race number 1, the 3 Willow Lady, blinkers are on. Now, there are quite a few first-timers here, so I'm going to jump straight into Daryl here, including MME Huntress. You and I are discussing a few of the names off air. Welcome, and good to be working with you again.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a while.
How are you keeping?
Good, thank you. It's lovely to be here.
There are some comments
Yes.
with regards to the first-timers. Number 4, may need the experience.
That's, by the way, Villarica, city in Chile, city in Paraguay, volcano in Chile. So I'm confused.
Okay.
Which one? I don't know.
And a sister to Pacaya
There we go.
and Silver Hills.
There we go.
Okay. Number 5, will need the run. Number 10, maybe green. Number 11, working well. So we've touched on number 4. I'm not too sure about the booking of the apprentice. Maybe that just confirms that she'll be better with this run under the belt.
I'm thinking that maybe they're actually starting to like it.
Yeah. Maybe they realize he's worth his weight in gold.
Yeah.
Number 5, I can tell you this filly's been supported in the market. Antipost support for from 25 to 1 into 7 to 1. Number 7, the Dam 1 once over a mile. Number 8 is half sister to Willie Meets again. Now she ran 3rd in the Betway Fillies Mile, a grade 3 event. Number 10 is sister to Kissing Machine. Lal, you know, I can't be confident with regards to the PA because of all these first timers. I mean the Barpot. I've chosen to go with every single one of the race runners.
Wow. Okay.
So numbers 1, 2, 3, and 9 all go into the first leg of the Barpot. I can tell you this much: I will survive, but I'll only come through once because I believe one of the race runners will possibly win. So
I completely understand. It makes sense. 1, 2, 3, and 9. Remember what Daryl's saying. Your first, if the first 2 spots are full by first timers, the first horse with form qualifies. So what you'll be hoping that one of these horses with form does run in the top 2 anyway, or fills the top 2. But you're right, they probably won't. 1, 2, 3, and 9. First leg of that Barpot, and Daryl is thinking that a first timer will win. There's some lovely bred individuals here. By Banker 5, leg 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, Banker 10, Banker 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 120 Rand. Loving your confidence with those 3 bankers. That is race number 1, 12:30. That, of course, the Barpot. On we go to race number 2. This is where our PA starts this afternoon. And the 2 changes here as far as equipment is concerned. Number 2, steel shoes on. Tongue tie on. Number 3, gold platina. 1200 meters for this maiden plate 3-year-olds. Right, let's look at the betting. Number 5, Miami Mountain, is at 11 to 10. 10, Trajanus, which I believe is a Roman emperor, 26 to 10. 5 to 1, about number 11, Wayne. 8, Red Sunrise, 17 to 2. And then it's 12 to 1 and Better Bar. Right, PA-wise, not as many well-bred first-timers. How are we going to play this?
I think you've got a natural bank over here in number 5, Miami Mountain. If we go out the PA in the first leg, I'll be shocked. Listen, last week, with regards to my exotics, I was poor. So I can only improve on that effort. So yes, a confident banker.
Okay.
Firstly, comments on the first timers. Number 2, will need the run. Number 6, will need the run. Number 7, may need the run. And that's it. Now, number 11 is in the market over here, I think in the region of 5 to 1. Wayne. Now, you can see he is trained by Lucky, and I'm sure Craig would have had the choice of rides. He's opted to ride number 10, who he's partnered in the past. Now, number 11, Wayne, is a half brother to Moraine. I think she's the family of Cherry on the Cake, Summer Pudding,
Very strong family.
Yeah, so
That's Mary Slack's best family.
yeah, so let's see how he goes. I mean, possibly looking for further strictly on breeding alone. Number 10, how do you pronounce it?
Trajanus, Roman Emperor.
Okay.
Trajanus.
Now, certainly of the opinion that although he got beaten further in his second start, he improved because his debut effort, that field was very, very shallow. So he improved from run 1 to run 2. And then from run 2 to run 3, he's being gelded in between. So if he's improved further, he can be a factor here. He's obviously related to that grey Anna Capri. He's also grey. She was an out-and-out sprinter over 1,000 meters, but I don't believe the 1,200 is going to be an issue for him, being by the non-platina. But obviously Miami Mountains, the bank in the PLR, I'm of the opinion only greenness on the inside track over 1,000 meters caught him out. He was finishing hand over fist, and with that run, Auto brought him on in leaps and bounds. So yes, confident banker number 5, Miami Mountain. That form line has been frank since then. Miss Monroe, who finished quite a few lengths behind him, came out and won. And the third place runner, Midnight Flyer, came out and ran second in his next start behind a horse called Alpha World. So yes, banker number 5.
We love it, and you know the Mike and Matthew de Kock, when they have money on the first time, you know it's a decent individual. By the way, just an odd thing here. Do you know that only 3 greys have won the Summer Cup since 1886? Can you believe that?
Sure.
Interesting, huh? You're just talking about greys. Sorry, off the topic. Place accumulator, banker 5, by 5 and 10, by banker 10, by banker 6, by 2 and 7, by 2, 4, 6, by 1, 2, 5, 6 and 7, cost 60 Rand, and that is race number 2, first leg of the PA at 13.05. Race number 3 is a maiden plate for the fillies and the mares over 1,700 meters. That, of course, is around the turn. It is the first leg of our pick 6 this afternoon. As far as the changes are concerned, there are 10 runners taking part at this point. Betting number 4, Ethical, back from a back from a short rest. Ethical trading at 11 to 10. 7 to 2 about number 5, Frangipani. The 1, Inquenquezi, is 5 to 1. 15 to 2, the 7, Blood of Eden. 17 to 2, 10, Lucky Chance, 10 to 1, and better bar those. How many do we need here on the first leg of the pick 6, Daryl?
I think I'll win 6 or 7, Lyle.
Okay.
1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. I'm of the opinion this favourite's way too short. Around 11 cent, not for me. Obvious winning chance. Listen, in her penultimate start, you can put a line through that effort. She was unlucky. She got taken out at the start. So for that reason, I expected more from her in her last start before being rested. And she was a spent force, a long way from home. Off the track for 2.5 months, wide draw to contend with. Obvious winning chance, but far too short in the market. Now, herself and Frangipani have met in the past behind Ideal Summer. And you can see that Ethical beat Frangipani. But Frangipani's having her peak run, and excuse me, Lyle, she's got the draw on her side. Her form line of her latest start behind Hollywood Madam is certainly not working out. The first 3 runners have all run unplaced in the next start. However, I'm putting a line through that effort because I'm of the opinion that that run came too soon. So I think she's better than that. Then you got the likes of number 1, Quinquezi. Hasn't quite got into a handy position in her last 2 starts. I don't know if that's the reason for 2 below par efforts. She possibly races better handier, or she could possibly be going off the boil. So I don't know. The jury's out. But she has gone into my play. Number 6, I'm not a fan of that form line, but I think she improved nicely in her last start. Number 7, she's got some winners from her latest start. Namely, Special Star ran second. She came out and won. And the third place runner has also won since then. And that was Zara Dominia. Another improver in the pack has to be number 10, Lucky Chance. Now, her dam won 2 races over 2,000 meters. And you can see she's had 2 sprints. She's now been stepped up to 1,700 meters. And on breeding, she will appreciate the extra. And with 4 kgs off her back, She's my sneaker in the race of the year. So you can sway my PA actually went numbers 5 and 10. Like I said, the 10 is the improver in the race. I'm leaning towards Frangipani.
All right, but a difficult race nonetheless. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10 for Daryl, leg 1. Then he's going brave. Banker 10, banker 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. And final leg 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11. 1,470. Take whatever percentage you want. Take it 5 times. Completely up to you. Race number 3, 1340. Race number 4, 1,700 meters, and it's a maiden play tour again. First leg of our jackpot 1. The 5 Olympian Gold is a scratching. 9 runners due to contest race number 4. Betting My Lucky Charm, who ran such a good debut, 4 to 10, was backed and was finishing very strongly, now up in trip. 5 to 1, the 1, Magdalene. The 6, Trip to Peace, showing 5 to 1, and it is 11 to 1 and better bar those top 3. So we might just have a ready-made banker here on the card. Like we said earlier, if they put money on the Cock stable on debut, they think quite highly of the horse. So, Daryl, is that our banker on the card?
I think it's a steering job, to be quite frank.
Yeah, we could win on that one.
Yeah, I mean, very, very promising effort. It was around the bend, so he's got bend experience. He was finishing strongly in the latter stages. He's now going the extra 250 meters. So everything points towards him getting it right in his second start. And the Hollywood Racing Syndicate has given conference on their website. He has improved at home since his debut efforts.
Good.
He will enjoy the step up in trip. And he's got a winning chance. So what more do you want?
And he's got what we call praying mantis riding him. Kellen Murray, stick insect or praying mantis, I like to call him. And he's riding exceptionally well.
Yeah, I don't know where he was. I think he took a short break, but he's straight back onto the horse and booting home the winners. I mean, he's riding extremely well.
I mean, what a job to have, though, the Cock stable. No wonder he came back.
Yeah.
But he deserves it. He's a top jockey.
The Cock father and son
machine
are a force to be reckoned with this season. Yeah, so I've taken my chances. I bankered him. I think his biggest dangers come out in Olympian Gold. If you want to add another, I'd suggest adding Olympian Gold, the scratching and Trip to Peace, but I'm not in that camp. Got all my eggs in one basket. I'm not rushing out to back him at these restricted odds, but certainly a pick 6 banker. So yes, banker number 10.
Yeah, very, very hard to beat. And yeah, Mother Nature can beat him, but form can't. Banker 10 in leg 1 of the jackpot by banker 6, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, by 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7. Just 35 Rand. Those 2 bankers hopefully will come through for Daryl. Race number 4, 1450. Race number 5 is a novice handicap, straight 1400 meters. Our first leg of our jackpot 2 this afternoon. No scratchings or card changes at this stage. Number 6, Echo Check, 14 to 10. 5 to 1, the filly, 13, Clarewood Rose. 9 to 1, number 2, Shrinto Shrine and Palace Attack. That's number 11. And then 12 to 1 and better bar those. Now, I'm very interested. I did see, of course, your jackpot and the fact that you bankered the 6 year. What are your thoughts on number 6 year Echo Check and Clarewood Rose being 7 lengths inferior to Golden Palm? It'll be interesting to work it out with Echo Check. We'll know where he stands after the race, won't we?
Yeah, and the one's a filly by Master on my face, and the other one's a gelding.
Yeah, amazing.
It's going to be interesting because he's said to carry 57 and she's said to carry 54. So there's 3 kgs. Lyle, I urge the viewers to get onto YouTube and search Racing Today and go watch his replay of his maiden win, his debut win. Number 6, Echo Check. I am of the opinion he's probably the most impressive juvenile winner we had of last season on the Highveld. The man, being SK, never moved a muscle on him. He sat on him. This horse, if he just pressed the button, I'm sure he could have extended that winning margin to 8 to 10 lengths. Really, he came out with speed. He wasn't lacking any early toe. He got challenged going through the 400 by Monkey Puzzle, but he just ran away from them effortlessly. Excuse me, Lal. I can't wait to see him run
They're quite
tomorrow.
excited.
I'm very excited. I'm not going to be backing him at his current odds. I think it's going to be interesting because he's taking on a few hard knockers over here who've been around for several rounds and in their currently off their ratings that are competitive. But he could be anything this horse. Now I had a look at his breeding. His dam won up to a mile, including the listed Syringa handicap. So the extra 200 meters could certainly be in his favor. If you're not in my camp and you're playing to beat him, you're going to have to include several over here. Possibly Shinto Shrine, 8 Hats, Palace Attack, Bay Empire, Clarewood Rose, and then my perm would have just got too costly. Like I said, he's my clear-cut first choice. If you want to back him up with something, or possibly 2 runners, I'd look at the 2 at the bottom, numbers 12 and 13. Bay Emperor's making his debut for his new yard, and you can see his ratings absolutely plummeted right down to 72. But really, I think if Echo Check, who I believe landed a good few substantial gambles on debut, the betting doesn't suggest so, I think he's going to remain unbeaten. So yes, banker number 6.
Nice confidence. I agree with you about 13. If there is a danger, it could be that one. But number 6, the way he won on debut, maybe he's something special. Jackpot, race 5, banker 6. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. By 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11. 245 Rand. Let's see how good the Echo Check number 6 in race 5 actually is. Race number 6, lovely race. This one, Pinnacle Stakes, over 1,200 meters. Some real decent individuals will be gathered here. You can take out number 8, Lead the Charge. Just 7 runners, but they do have talent. Number 1, Lucky Lad. He needs no introduction. He's 2-1. 7, Elegant Ice. Really good sprinter, 3-1. Chasing Happiness. We know how good she is as 5-year-old, 4-1. Pistol Pete. Maybe a bit of form by his standards, but watch out for this guy. 9-2. The 4 Ready to Charge, 8-1, and the 2 outsiders there, Danton from Santon and Minogue, who's the best weighted, are both 12-1. Good little race, this one, Daryl.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Who would have said on a Thursday we're going to see Lucky Lad, Pistol Pete, Elegant Ice, Minogue,
The same race.
Chasing Happiness, Danton from Santon. It's at the Vaal on a Thursday. I mean,
Lovely.
Minogue, let's start with the best weighted. Minogue. Now, how well has she done up here on the Highveld? What I do want to say is possibly even better on firmer going. So I'm not excluding her chances. I've included her. I think she has to be respected. Same can be said about Chasing Happiness. She's second best in at the weights of here. On her best form, she'll be a factor. I think they've always rated her. And she never ever disgraces herself. The bottom, well, one of the bottom weights, number 7, Elegant Ice. Have a look at her only start out at the Vaal. She gave Buffalo Storm Cody weight on that occasion and a thumping of note. We know what he's done subsequently.
Oh, yeah.
She could be at her best at the Vaal. I don't know if that was a freak effort, but I can say that she races extremely well fresh. And that race was also
fresh.
run
And I see
after
she's got
a rest.
Chasing Happiness, stone cold in the
Yes.
last one.
So I'm going to be
Stone cold.
leaning towards number 7, Elegant Ice,
I would
as the
agree.
likely winner. But Pistol Pete's been rested and gelded. I think that will bring out the best in him. And we will see him bounce back to more consistent form, number 2, Pistol Pete. And Lucky Lad, I don't know if he's quite been himself recently. I mean, he hasn't visited the winner's enclosure in over a year.
Yeah.
But we know he's capable. Let me just see if Mr. Terry has commented on him.
That would be interesting.
Yes, he has. Should run well, may just need it.
Okay.
So I expect him to drift in the market. I'm going to be leaning towards Elegant Ice over here, 52.5 to shoulder.
I agree. The weights there, that is a massive runner. Here is the double for Daryl, number 2 and 7 by 2, 4 and 6. That's double race 6 and 7, 2 and 7 by 2, 4, 6. That cost 60 Rand. Race number 7, fillies and mares, 1,200 meters, and it's a 98 divided handicap. No changes. There are 8 runners at this stage. Number 4, Francilian, 18 to 10. The 1, Francine, 3 to 1. They have met before, and the weight favors the 1. The 7, Valieva, 3 to 1. 8 to 1 about number 6, Kamati River. 3, just the 2 of us, at 17 to 2. At 10 to 1 about number 2, Care Forgot. 12 to 1 and better bar those. Another little good race, this one, for the fillies and mares. Maybe like bringing the horses out slowly for the big races coming.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these trainers were praying that the rain that we had during the week was more than what actually fell. But yeah, it's around the corner. Care Forgot making her debut for a new yard. Should run well, even though short of her best, is Mr. Terry's comment. Now, let's touch on her, because either she never stayed in her last 2 starts, or she was outclassed in both of them, or both.
Or both.
So, she's won her races over a mile and 1,400, but when she's won in both of those races, she's actually over-raced. One thing's for certain, for 1,200, she should certainly settle and relax.
Yeah.
And I'm keen to see how she goes. I think she's overpriced. I think she's going to run better than what her odds suggest. Number 1, Francine. Now, she's been to the this Vaal main track 3 times.
Yep.
She's won twice. 60% or 66% of her career wins have been up the Vaal.
66.6.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
Yeah, no. Please.
on this track. And the time that she ran unplaced, she was returning from a layoff on that occasion, and she was dropped out. She was in need of that run, so she loves it, yeah. Then you've got Francilian. Nice effort last time out. She did pick up a penalty for running second on that occasion. The third placed runner was Juniper Green. She franked the form, coming out to win in open company. I'll give her a chance. She runs extremely well over this course and distance. But if you like her chances, have a look at number 6, Kamati River. Lal, she is 6.5 kilograms better off. And I prefer Kamati River up the straight. And she's only got 50 kgs to shoulder. I make a huge run on number 6, Kamati River. I'm just taking an exacta box with my top 4 choices. I think either number 2 or 6 finish in the top 2, we ought to show a profit.
Yeah, I like what you're saying here, listening to you here. I'm going to go the 1 and the 6 and what you're saying at the weights, the 1 and the 6 for me. But 1, 2, 4 and 6, 120 Rand. Race number 7, get that exacta boxed on. And like Daryl says, he'll be hoping for the 2 or the 6 to make that exacta pay well. Final race in the card is the fillies and mares 78 handicap. They're racing over 1,200 meters. At this stage, no changes. And there are 13 runners. Nice for a quartetcha in the final race. Number 1, Versace on the track, 3 to 1. Comes off a 95-day rest. Number 2, Malibu, 4 to 1. Also off a 145-day rest for Lucky Udelakis. 6, Red Amber. That's currently trading 9 to 2. It's then 5 to 1 about the 11 Blind Fire, and 8 to 1 number 9 Misty Metal. 12 to 1 and better bar those. Final race, those 2 exciting horses at the top, Daryl, are coming off a bit of a rest.
Yeah, making their seasonal debuts. The 3-year-olds, newly turned 3-year-olds, Versace on the track and Malibu. Now, one thing's for certain, this is the start of the season for them, the start of the campaign. However, their class can certainly pull them through. They could be better than their current marks, and I'm just going to sit on the fence this time round, because they're not going to be finely tuned for this return.
This is not their goal.
However, exactly, if they get it right, so be it. But I'm really keen to see how they go. Versace on the track proved last time out she's not a tearaway type. She was tracking the pace on that occasion, and Samanga got her going, and she ran on by. The form line looks great, because the second and third place runners have both won since then. Malibu, she beats a very shallow field on debut, then steps straight into the Pretty Polly Stakes, a grade 3 event. She finished just behind a runner called Tina Lovelace on that occasion. Tina Lovelace ran second in the grade 1 Taquini Stakes behind Golden Palm.
Plus she stumbled and overreached.
she could be a lovely filly. So she's gone into my trifecta box. You said quartet box, use the same numbers. Number 3, Dixieland Band, making her a half-felt debut for a new yard. Maybe better on firmer going. Let's see how she goes. Whirly Bird, around the bend last time out. Penultimate start on the poly track. 3 runs back. Turf effort. Up the straight. Off an 80. Finished a length behind Exceedingly Glam. Now for 75. Will improve. Red Amber. I thought she should have got the job done last time out. Disappointed somewhat. Obvious claims. Maverick Queen. Ratings plummeted down to a 71. I think she has to be competitive. And then Blind Fire with 49.5 to shoulder, and that early pace could keep them at bay. So, yeah, trifecta boxed, quartet boxed. If Whirly Bird, Maverick Queen, or Dixieland Band feature, I think we will show a profit. I'm not going into this race confident though, Lyle.
Yeah, that's a final race syndrome. There it is, trifecta boxed. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11. I'll take that with a quartet and maybe add another horse in there. I haven't decided which one though, but I like what you're saying about number 3 as well. That could be the big outside in the race for that trifecta boxed. The cost there, 210 Rand. That is race number 8. Thank you so much to Daryl. Let's hope we have made a decent amount of money by this race.